And we are underway. Arsenal have had plenty of joy at this stadium in City. This is not the Manchester City of old, though. A new manager in Andre Yeglerts. He's had 4 WSL games to settle in, and after recovering from an opening day loss.
And no better way than to do it against a Manchester City side. And then you've got City who are just finding their way a little bit, as you said, a little shaky start.
Rose on the ball, she was the one change for Manchester City, and Andre Yeglerts has stuck with a back 4. He started the season against Chelsea in a back 3. They've dropped that in recent games to a more sturdy back 4 for a bit of defensive stability. Here is Yui Hasegawa, recently made her 100th appearance for Manchester City. Rose steps out to clear the cross from Olivia Smith, but it's one back, and Caldente.
Viv Miedema likes to drop a little bit deeper in that 10 role. Really good defensive work.
Bit of a hairy moment there for City. It is quite windy conditions here, and Yamashita perhaps didn't quite judge the flight.
In the previous games, he's made a change today with Jade
Miedema. Manchester City's turn to have touches in the attacking third. Hasegawa tinks it over to her international teammate, and Fujino couldn't.
Lovely ball in from Blinkilla Brown as well, and you can see that Hasegawa looks up. You think she's going to go wide, but then
ball won by Ruben Moy, who's in today, her first start of the season, and it's going to be a big battle between her and Bunny Shaw. Now she feeds Olivia Smith. Russo bursting to get into the penalty area.
See that Alex Green was a little bit exposed there, certainly for pace against someone like Olivia Smith. So Arsenal have to be quick, and City will have to be a little bit careful of that.
Bunny Shaw winning the physical battle on that occasion against Ruben. Here is Caitlin Ford again. Arsenal getting a lot of time in those wide areas. Still going forward. Blocked by Jade Rose in the end. It was quite a ill-tempered exit, but just a City. Fox did well, they didn't want to give up.
Feel like City are a little bit cautious, but here they are on the break now.
Miedema feeds Fujino up against Catley, and it's a good block by Arsenal. Switching out to Fox. Comes through to Smith. Palova. Forced wide to Mariona Caldente, whose ball across is an inaccurate one. Comes back to a teammate, but Fujino wrestles it back for City.
Well, it's a mistake, isn't it, from Van Domselaar, and just gives City that little bit of a boost. This is where they'll kick on a little bit. We speak.
Rose over the top for Bunny Shaw, brings it down well with her knee. She's got Miedema alongside her, instead picks out Fujino. Her ball across, cleared by Fox. Ruben Moore with the clearance.
That's a better name. That's a better name for a bunny target.
In it comes, and it's off the... Little and Caldente combine. And again, Arsenal playing out from the back. Give the ball up in their own defensive third. Hasegawa. Fujino. Hangs the cross up back post. Met by Miedema off the woodwork. Clinton on the follow-up.
The ball away from Arsenal. Fujino does really well here. It's a good decision not to cross it, to take another touch. It's a great ball stood up at the back post.
And that momentum just fell away as Hasegawa fired it into the side netting.
Well, it's interesting to see how City are lining up for these corners. They're changed.
Palova. Nodded on to Russo. Good combination play. Slid into Ford, who gets the shot off straight at Yamashita. Wahabi. Hasegawa with the neat pass, and it slid through to Bunny Shaw. Out comes Daphne Van Domselaar.
Extra pass, they keep getting on the ball and hitting the long, but that's not their style either. They're not used to that.
Olivia Smith in behind, her ball across. Flicked on by the gloves of Yamashita. Ford keeps it alive. Back across goal, and both sides a little sloppy on the ball. This game crying out for a moment of quality. For Gino, she can provide that on her day. Finds Kasparai. Ball across, met by Banisha! And there is the moment of quality this game needed. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0.
And it's so similar to the goals we've seen before from to the path of Kasparai, who does really, really well, knows exactly where she wants to put it.
For Manchester City's Bunny Shaw in just 112 games.
That's incredible, isn't it? Just shown she is world class.
And another headed goal for Gino. Through to Bunny Shaw. Round. Not coming off for Alessia Russo in this first half so far. She's not had much service, in fairness to her. Forward ball this time, picks out Kasparai. Squares it to Bunny Shaw. Sits down the defender and the goalkeeper. And City looking in the mood now. Arsenal just can't hold on to the ball when they win it. Katie McCabe trying to head the ball on the ground there.
That is dedication. As well, huge disadvantage.
Russo does manage to poke it through to Palova. Mariona Caldente. Olivia Smith. Can't pick out a red shirt. Rescued by McCabe. She hangs it up back post, and Smith
know how to manage a game anyway. They've such experienced players. I don't think Arsenal have come out of the traps yet either, though.
3 minutes of injury time. City players coming forward for Gino. Kasparai getting into the penalty area, breaks. Little holds on to it. And there is the half-time whistle then. A cagey affair, but one that Bunny Shaw with the advantage at the end of half-time. Half-time, Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. And the goal scorer, Bunny Shaw, gets us back underway then. Good first half for her and for Manchester City. Arsenal,
they've got the players to turn it around, of course they have, but they need to do a lot better than they've done in the first 45.
Here Arsenal come, Fox finds Caldente! Those Arsenal fans would have wanted it.
Smith, great run by Fox. It's the first time we've seen on the overlap.
Wahabi, former Barcelona player, finds Yui Hasegawa. City's ever present since her WSL debut. She hasn't missed a game starting. Ball looking for Miedemar, runs all the way through to forward from Wubben-Moy. Here's Smith into Russo.
Grace Clinton in position, and I'm not sure they're using her to her best ability out there.
Here comes City with Bunny Shaw. Still going. Lays it off to Miedemar. She pokes it to the substitute Benny, who gets the effort on. City caused problems from set pieces in the first half. Here's another one. Bunny Shaw meets it. Saved by Van Domselaar, but it trickles over the tee. Back in front. With the final touch, I'm not sure she knew too much about it, but she won't care. Man City won't care. They're back in front. And here they come again for Gino. Wahhabi in space. Her delivery's a good one, met by Bunny Shaw and pushed out by Daphne Van Domselaar. Arsenal on the ropes here. She was tempted into the shot and she took it.
That's end to end, isn't it? And it's about top.
Kim Little with a direct ball looking for Smith. Wahhabi will clear. City can't get the ball back. They lead though.
Difficult situations, and they're drawing that foul on. That's exactly what they're looking for.
All Arsenal these last couple of minutes. Fox's delivery. Can these three Arsenal players turn the game around for René Slagers? Russo will drop into the 10. That's often what Slagers does when she plays both Blackstenius and Russo. And well, those City fans Blackstenius can do against City. One back by Caldente. Here's Beth Mead. She'll go from right.
Because Yamashita hasn't really been tested that much. She made a good save in the first half, but that was it.
Shaw helps it on to Fagino. This game. They will be more open at the back. Given away though. Here is Stina Blackstenius. And she can't poke it past yet. In comes the delivery, it's a good one. Struck Chloe Kelly in the face and she nearly direct Kelly. Mead all can get goals. That's poor though from Mead. Hasegawa with the nice turn. Gone a little bit flat for Arsenal. Kasparai tries to pick out Bunny Shaw
In that midfield on the build.
Cut out by... And City have done well to take the sting out of the game. Here is the substitute Coombs. In from Wahhabi. Met by Bunny Shaw. Untidy passage of play, but City come away with it with Hasegawa. Brilliant movement from her to wriggle away from the Arsenal attackers.
I think Blinkilla-Brown's had a really good game. You know, I thought she might struggle in this one in that midfield against such an experienced midfield, but she's held her own.
Here's Bunny Shaw. Breaks again for the Jamaican by Russo. Arsenal can't get a hold of the ball though. Mead finds Blackstenius. Swedish forward gets it. Greenwood back to her goalkeeper. Though from City. Mornham. Into Blackstenius. Here's Chloe Kelly. Goes for range and wow! It had to be her! Against her former side!
And look at her patting the badge. It's Mornham. We haven't seen enough of that ball into the feet. Lovely set.
She's got another one here. Here she is again. Again, goes from range this time. Can't find it. Russo.
Well, it's certainly Arsenal who are pushing for it, aren't they?
Mornham takes it and turns, gets the strike across. Enius. And the ball over the top, looking for Bonnie Shaw now. Up against Catley. Lays it back to Benny. Breaks for the substitute. Who fires it in? Her first Manchester City goal. And it could be the winner.
In a minute, well, that's what's happened. Arsenal were on top. And I thought she'd lost it. I thought she messed it up a little bit here. I didn't think the setback was good enough. It wasn't good enough.
Arsenal have come from behind twice already, though. Can they do it again? Here's Kelly. Frustrated by Wahhabi.
Oh, Bunny Shaw's dropped right into midfield now. This is where City try and keep.
How many minutes of injury time will there be? That will be the question. They just need to hold on to it for 3 more minutes. And they're going to take it to the corner. Russo. Chloe Kelly. Whips it in. Will it break for Mornham? Strength from Shaw. Gino clears. Delivers it into the penalty area. Headed out by Benny. Steph Catley now. Hairball block. Chloe Kelly. It's a good-looking delivery. Beth Mead is now or never for Arsenal. Kelly hangs it up. Met by Blackstenius and she can't go any goalwards.
Oh my goodness.
And that is it. Manchester City. A thriller. Full time. Manchester City 3, Arsenal 2.